Yo, what is up? What is up? Eagles here. I'm back, yo. I'm back. It's been a minute. Um, yeah, yo, it's been a minute since I've been on. Happy to be back. I'll catch y'all up a little bit. Um, y'all probably know what's been going on with the Celtics lately. They just got back from a Western Conference road trip mainly. They went on the road. They played Indiana. They played Portland. They played Utah. They played Sacramento. And then they finished it off playing LA Clippers. Um, they ended up winning. How many games is that? Is that five? I think that's 5 games. They ended up winning 4 out of those 5. They lost in Portland. Um, and during that road trip, Jalen Brown was on a 30-point game streak, which I believe it lasts for 8 or 9 games. He did that straight for 8 or 9 games. I know he tied Larry Legend Bird. He tied the 30-point game streak with Larry Legend Bird. I think it was 8 or 9 games, something like that. 8 or 9 games with 30 points in a row streak. But yeah, he coming off of a big scoring night last game, which was, I believe that was Saturday night in Los Angeles or Inglewood. I think Inglewood, California. I guess it's a part of Los Angeles. Jalen Brown had 50 points, and I believe that tied his career high in scoring. So hey, the Celtics been balling, man. They've been balling. Back in the day, I used to be like, "Yo, they killing," but I don't like saying that word. But you know what I mean if I do say that word. But no, they've been balling. I prefer to say balling. They've been balling. They've been scoring, man. They scored like 141 points last game or 147 or something. So guys have been playing very well for the Celtics. We got Chicago Bulls tonight, and they are back in Boston at TD Garden on a Monday night, man. What's up? Monday night. Big game, man. Chicago's a decent team. I think it's like a play-in type of team or somewhere in that area, maybe a 8th seed or something they could get. They're pretty young, I would say. Got a lot of talent over there. It's going to be a good game tonight. I don't know if everybody's playing tonight. We'll see what the roster is, the starting lineup. But let me see. Let me see what they're talking about. It's a commercial. Yeah, we'll see what the starting lineup is like. I'm thinking Jalen Brown may sit tonight, just because he uh, played so well last game, and he played every game on the road trip. He might just sit out tonight, maybe. We'll see. I would like him to play so we can get a good start. I want these guys to play every game if they can, but I do understand if they need a rest day or something like that, a load management day or something. But analytics type of stuff. But I hope he's playing tonight. We'll see soon. I'm not sure how the Bulls. I don't really. Sometimes I watch highlights, so I see highlights of the Bulls, and that's how I know that they're pretty young. And plus, I've been watching basketball for years, but I know that they're young. They have a lot of talent. I don't know like the players really on their team except for a few. I know that there's I can't even remember the guy's name, but I know they have some pretty good players, that have been around for a while too. Like veterans, I would say. They've been in the NBA for at least 5 years, a few of their players. Um, but we'll see. We should win tonight. I mean, I would say we're a better team than them. We have Jaylen Brown, a superstar, all-star. And then we have really good role players, really good young players. So I would say, I mean, we have a better record than them. We're at home tonight. Yeah, even if Jaylen Brown doesn't play, I still believe that we should win against their team.
Jordan was phenomenal. He was phenomenal in the
So,
specifically for that game.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right though. Working really hard. I've been working on my LinkedIn profile. I mean, it's never too late, but I may be pretty late in the game with that. But like I said, never too late. So I'm working on my LinkedIn profile. Making that satisfying to myself, and hopefully that'll be good enough to be satisfying to others out there, employers, because I am actively applying to jobs and seeking jobs, and yeah, so working on that. I've been working on that a lot today, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. My LinkedIn, I see it improving slowly and slowly and slowly, and I'm learning everything that it can do and how I can show myself out there to employers online, in the online world. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's great. Other than that, yeah, just staying busy, um, making appointments, setting up interviews, applying to jobs, making connections, strengthening those connections. Um, yeah, doing the best that I can here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. You know, I think that's Coach Missoula being interviewed.
But maybe the best part watching it back for me was seeing the bench react to the plays he was making. And I'm not sure there's a more important indication of the year he is having than how his teammates are responding to it.
And that's the key, right? And I said that after the game. There's nothing more important than team, but you have to have great individuals on a team in order to win and be successful. And one of the hardest things to do in the NBA is to celebrate other people's success, whether it's over the course of an entire season, whether it's for one game. And you pointed that out. But it's also, you take a look at an example of Jordan comes out of the lineup, Sam goes in, Jordan comes in and plays well. That's having an understanding of enjoying other people's success and knowing that your role is more important than anything else. And this team works hard, and there's credit to them.
All right, we've left no time to talk about the Bulls' first meeting here. Finally, they've had a crazy year with some wild wins at the start and a little dip, and now they're sort of coming back. People coming in and out of the lineup. They've had several different seasons packed into one.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Missoula, he's my favorite. He's my favorite coach. I mean, my favorite team, just so happened we have a really great coach. We have a really great coach. I mean, he's up there, man. I think he might be the best. Not really much of a Doc Rivers fan, even though he was a Celtics coach at one time. I was not a fan of the Celtics at that time. And I was not a fan of Doc Rivers, and I am really not a fan of Doc Rivers, ever. I know he's probably like one of those coaches that are considered really good, but I don't know. I guess I might be a little critical when it comes to coaching. I'm a Steve Kerr. I like Steve Kerr. I like Eric Spoelstra. I like JB Bickerstaff. Um, Historically, Phil Jackson. Mike Brown doesn't seem. Well, he's not a head coach anymore. Well, yeah, Mike Brown is the next head coach. Yeah, he sure is now. So Mike Brown ain't bad. Thinking of some historical guys, some older guys. Stan Van Gundy, he seemed like he was pretty good. Of course, Larry Brown. Larry Brown was great. College coaches, Tom Izzo, Mike Krzyzewski. Those guys were really great. The ones that I've seen in my lifetime. I remember that one guy, that crazy man. Oh man, he was Indiana's coach. Oh, what's that guy? Oh man. Well, he's just all in the news, but I can't think of his name. He was Indiana's basketball coach. You all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that's about that. Those are the ones I can think of. But Joe Mazzulla, yeah, he's up there. I don't even I haven't the coach before Joe Mazzulla, the one that is in Houston now. He's not bad. He's a good coach too. He's a good coach. And there's others. Oh, we can't forget about he's no longer a coach anymore. I guess he retired now. Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich is one of I like him as a coach. He's a good coach. Man, I'm excited for the game. I'm wearing my red Nike today. This is what I had on all day. My little red Nike with my Nike cap. Yeah, kind of like a Tiger Woods type of look. You know, kind of the Tiger Woods type of look today. He is, I know, probably the best golfer of all time, or one of them. At least second. He's at least second on the list when it comes to championships. First was Jack Nicklaus. But Tiger Woods is second. And then Tiger Woods, he made golf bigger than what it, he put it on a level that nobody thought it would go to. He's much bigger than golf, put it like that. Sometimes you get people like Tiger Woods, you get athletes like Tiger Woods that are bigger than the sport. And, such as Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And, these guys are just bigger than the sport. Tiger Woods was that and is that still. It's going to be interesting to see his son grow up and play professional golf and collegiate golf and professional golf and stuff. I'll be tuned in. All right, I think game is about to start. So we got Sean Grandy back. He hasn't been doing play-by-play. I think the whole road trip, maybe. He might have did a 1 or 2 games or something, but he's back, and Cedric Maxwell is there. So yeah. Sorry I missed you all for a few games. But hey, we back We back tonight. Monday night is going down in Boston. Let's go. Man, I miss being at TD Garden. Such a lit arena, you know. A lit city, lit arena. Man, I'm coming back soon. I'm coming back soon for a game, for some games. All right, here we go. It's game time. Let's go.
Black numbers and white letters, they go left to right. Kate beats Vucevic on the opening tap. And before we get started, Jenna Schroeder picked up on the fact that the clock did not start running. So the clock, like many things in Boston, probably frozen. We'll try to start this game over again with a side out of bounds.
It's cold outside.
Not for anything computer related.
Everything's so
Chat GPT. And we're all talking about Jaylen Brown, who's got it here, moves to Pritchard straight away. Right hand dribble, challenging Vucevic, lobs it over his shoulder to Derek White. Kick out Jaylen, pretty good looking at three. Up fake. Steps around Vucevic to the elbow. Jumper comes up short. He's making every one of those on the road trip. Rebound for Vucevic. Vucevic will bring the Chicago Bulls into the front court. 6'9", still does not weigh 200 pounds. The Coral bounce pass for Vucevic. Return on the right side. Herder swings in the corner. Vucevic guarded by Cato. Return to Hayden. Herder, who's bounce entry to Vucevic, is a kick out to a Coral with airmails a three. And Jaylen Brown rebounds. Jaylen into the front court. Left side for Cato. Wearing the white headband over that white uniform and all the gold. Pritchard spinning to the downline, hangs in the air, flips it up. He does not get the bounce. Offensive rebound. 3 tries for Cato, and the third one's for Charlie.
I'm not sure if that third one was a maybe in the ramp there.
Celtics break the ice. And it feels like ice in here. It's a cold building on a regular day. You get a cold day like this, it's really cold in here. Trey Jones bounce entry hits the calf of Cato and deflects out of bounds. Chicago will keep it with 11 to shoot.
I always remember about Trey Jones. Read everything about him. Not turn the ball over. Doesn't turn the ball over. Never turns the ball over.
4.1 assist to turnover ratio, one of the best in the league. Wherever he has been, he's put up those kind of numbers. Buzelis puts it in the hands of Kevin Herter, steps to his left, lobs it down low, and eludes Buzelis. He threw it too far for him, and it goes out of bounds.
As athletic as Buzelis is, you'd think that nothing will be out of his reach.
They had a lot of success playing Vucevic and Jalen Smith together, but Jalen Smith got hurt in their last game. Pritchard, over the shoulder pass into the corner. Jaylen Brown up fakes, drives on a Coral to the mid block, flips it up and in.
The dunk is so easy. That's just a flip shot.
For the last couple of weeks, it's looked as if Jalen's playing without defenders on it. It's just going wherever he wants to go. Vucevic, hand to a Coral, bounce pass back to Vucevic, left side against Cato. Lines him up, throws the shoulder to him. Cato holds his ground. Kick out, Vucevic will try three. Got it.
Buzelis, the thing about you read about him, he's a little bit bigger than I thought he was. He's about 6'8". They want to say 6'10". I'm like, nah.
34% three-point shooter. Hauser will try deep one for the left side. That's no good. Back iron. Hauser finally cooled off. But still has hit 25 in his last 53. Trey Jones lead into Herter, step to his right, reversed it up and in. And the Bulls take the lead 5-4.
Little late get back on the defensive end.
Derek White for Hauser. Catches left side. Dribbles in this time on Buzelis. Throws back out to Cato. Cato looking for Pritchard. There's the dribble handoff. Pritchard pretty good look from the left side. It's a three. Rings out. And a rebound for Vucevic. Trey Jones ducks the shoulder, drives past Pritchard, reverses it up, no good. He took himself out of control. Cato has the rebound. Celtics down one here in minute number 3. Slow start offensively, 2 of 8. Jaylen Brown dropping on the Coral. Spins, drop back to Cato, flip shot 12 feet away, no good. And the rebound for Buzelis. Celtics have started 2 of 9. Buzelis for Vucevic, finds Trey Jones, flat drive on the left side, kick out of Coral, falling out of bounds, has to throw it away, but it's picked off the ground by Vucevic. He throws to the corner for a Herter three, and it's no good. Cato has the rebound knocked away out of bounds by Trey Jones. Should be Boston ball, and it is.
Got to bring that ball up. Keep it up if you can. Can't bring it down to the smaller people. They will knock the ball out of your hands.
Special guest joining us in the second quarter tonight. Pump up those shoes. Like a slam dunk night.
That's the wrap for it.
Jalen Brown left side. Watch by Coral. Derek White screen. That puts Herter on him. Now Kata sets the second screen. So Jalen coming downhill against Vucevic. Throws back out to an open Derek White. Three. Bounces out. Offensive rebound. Tapped in by Kata. He's got a couple of offensive rebound putbacks here early.
Kata just working inside out.
6'5" Boston despite a 3 of 11 start. Entry. Buzelis flips and scores over Sam Hauser. Trying to use her as a decoy here, but Buzelis again, he's bigger than you think he is, and he's bigger than Hauser. 7-6. Jalen Brown, deep on the left side. Picks up his dribble. Finds Pritchard, 10 of the shot clock. Pritchard ducks the shoulder on Trey Jones, switches to the right hand. In some traffic. Here's the tough step back, high arcing jumper, and will not go. Every shot the Celtics were hitting on the West Coast trip is not going here early. 3 of 12. Okoro drop back to the trailer. Vucevic 3, no good. Rebound, eludes Hauser. Trey Jones has it. Kick out Herter. Jones Zilla getting ready to call a timeout here. Kick to Trey Jones. Left side 3. Bounces out, but the Bulls keep missing. And the Celtics are only down 1 despite a 3 of 12 start. Jalen Brown. Deep straight away. Trey Jones.
Whoops, sorry. Get the game back on. My bad.
Jalen wearing the white sleeve on that left arm. Gets feeling contact. Goes at the rim, wanted to call, didn't get it. Shot is no good. Here comes Buzelis racing up the middle of the floor. Hauser pulls away. Buzelis lays it up and in, and the Bulls lead by 3.
Zealous gets to take off like that. Almost a dunk.
9-6, Chicago by 3. Celtics coming off the best offensive game in franchise history. A slow start tonight. Derek White looking for an opening. Dribbles in, floats it from 10 feet up and good.
That little mid-range game. It's almost just a toss-up. The defense can't get there, but he's not close enough for a layup.
The analytics say don't shoot that shot, but Brown, White, and Pritchard have all taken it this year and are all among the league leaders in taking and making mid-range jumpers. 9-8 Chicago. Headed for the first time out. Buzelis. Right-hand dribble turns the corner, finds Vucevic in the guideline, steps through on Kata, then flips it out to the corner. Trey Jones cross-court pass deflected by Derek White and stolen, and there's a Trey Jones turnover. Hauser, pull up 3 in transition, got it.
Pulling up.
Yeah, for 3. Sam Hauser.
Right-hand dribble, Jalen guarding him. Cross-court Coral against Pritchard. Right-hand dribble with Coral coming strong in the paint. Goes out to the wing, deflected, anticipated, and stolen. White and Kata were both there. Pritchard lead for Derek White. He's going to pull up, shoot a contested 3. It's no good. But he gets a 3-shot foul on Trey Jones, and they'll be at the line for those when we return. 6:08 to go. Opening quarter at the Garden. Boston 11, Chicago 9 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
What if your best
All right.
could pay off? With Robinhood prediction markets,
So
you
the
can put your
C's
knowledge to
are
work. And that's the matter to
winning.
you. Prediction markets isn't just
11-9. First quarter, 11-9. C's are winning. Let's go. And we should blow out the Bulls. Just blow them out. Just blow them out. Come on. Nah, they're a good team. Kobe White, that's who I was thinking about. Kobe White. He's a decent ball player. He's got experience. Yeah. But he ain't no Peyton Pritchard, man. He ain't no Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard gonna lock that up. And they gonna score on him. He gonna be balling on him. He gonna be balling on him, y'all. Yeah, the Celtics just need to keep doing what they're doing. I mean, that last game, they play like that. I mean, Jalen Brown can't get 50 every night, but I mean, if they kind of play that way, like, man, they had it going. But you know, they're a team that's based off of like principles and certain coreness about them. So because of that, they have a philosophy and they have like a direction that they go for. They're gonna be a winning team because all of the talent that's around that's there. They recruit certain players, you know. So, and the players they recruit seem to pan out well, like in action on the court, you know. So
Offensive rebound.
that's why our team is so good.
So much excitement here. You would say
Great leadership, great followers, great action, you know.
Number 2 seed in the AFC and a home
It's not all
game,
talk.
possibly 2 home playoff games.
It's more about action.
Chargers on Sunday, and the Celtics, without Jason Tatum, 10 games over 500 with the number 2 offense in NBA history, coming off one of the greatest offensive
Let's go
games in NBA history
C's.
Saturday night against the Red Hot Clippers in LA.
And the Bronson playing.
Bruins have been a little more up and down. Still got the early conversations begun about David Pastrnak. Johnny Busick's record for goals for the Bruins has stood for, decades now. And David Pastrnak, if he stays around, got a real good shot to break that. And Morgan, by the way, in addition to having Brown and Tatum here, Drake May in Foxborough, as Derek White makes the first free throw. Roman Anthony at Fenway. Morgan Geeky is a young player that you can build around. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that, Max. I know you know it.
I got his jersey.
Although a very disappointing finish to the World Junior Championships with the defending champion, US and Canada. Now the one gets to the final. 14-9, Boston by 5. We're squeezing in all these Sports Hub headlines here. We had a very busy pregame. Gisela's down the right side. Entry pass deflected off Garza, who just checked in on a bounce. Garza and Simons in along with Hugo Gonzalez. So the first 3 off the bench here for the Celtics. And it continues to go unsaid, so I will continue to keep saying it. Anthony Simons is putting together a very good year.
Exception.
Kobe White, 24-minute restriction tonight. Under out of bounds, attacking Ayo Dosunmu. Living out his Chicago dream. Patrick Williams is not. He turns from the baseline and hits over Derek White.
Nice job by Patrick Williams. Got right to the baseline. Just fell over with that jump shot.
It's really been a disappointment for Chicago. Lottery pick, 14-11, Celtics by 3. 5.5 to go in the first. Derek White going to pull up on Kobe White. Misses off the back iron. Patrick Williams as the rebound comes right back down to him. Lead for Kobe White. Air flowing in the breeze. Drops it back to Ulbrich. He gets the early entry here. So Chicago are going to play some different guys here with Jalen Smith out. Gonzalez down the left side. Oh, Simons got away with fouling him. Ball goes out of bounds. Gonzalez ran him over too. A lot of contact. And Gonzalez is on the floor going, really? None of that was a foul, huh?
Oh, the ball was loose then. Both guys kind of collided at the very end. Ball was already headed out of bounds. That's what they say about him, having to get a little bit stronger, put a little bit more weight on the upper body.
Lockman Ulbrich is there, battling with Garza in the paint. Garza kicks to the corner. Derek White swings it out to Ugo, and his right wing 3 is good. He spent a lot of time on the West Coast trip working on that 3-point shot, anticipating more opportunities. Just like this, he shot it well percentage-wise, 40%, but not a high volume. 17-11. Gonzalez in the paint for Ulbrich. He's trapped in the paint, so he throws it all the way out to Kobe White. 3, and bounce a little bit short. Rebound, Sam Hauser. Bulls not chasing offensive rebounds. Billy Donovan gave a clinic on that here before the game. Derek White dropped back for a trip, 3 for Sam Hauser. And in an instant, the blink of an eye, the Celtics lead by 9.
Put up these key shots, running down after the pass is gone and setting up well.
Celtics 4 of the last 5. Bucelis stripped in the paint by Garza. Slaps the ball away out of bounds. Bucelis lobbying for a foul call. He's not going to get. And Billy Donovan going to grab a timeout here. I'm liking this sequence here. 4:20 to go first quarter. Boston 20, Chicago 11. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
You ready for the football season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England.
Yeah, the Celtics are winning still. Hit a couple threes. Hugo and Sam Hauser. So doing well. It's 20-11. We are up. We are up. Man, Hugo Gonzalez, yo. He's nice. I'm becoming a real big fan. I mean, he's just solid player. Offensively, defensively, like I'm starting to really like his game. He's starting to seem like he's a special player. What y'all think? What y'all think about Hugo? You know what I mean? What you think about Hugo, man? Y'all liking him? I know y'all liking him. But do y'all know anything about him? Yeah. I like to know more about Hugo. All right, I think game back on.
Hand out for Hauser, turn the corner, straight away three, rims out, rim just spit it out, but put back. I don't have to tell you again. You know it was Luka Garza.
Luka, but it also was a help then.
Celtics 5 offensive rebounds already. Olbrich drops it, and then Ugo getting a little too aggressive, seeing a loose ball, reaches in and commits a foul.
So kept the basketball alive then. Well, Garza actually get it.
Jordan Walsh is the fourth Celtic off the bench to enter, and one of the best games of his breakout season coming off the bench Saturday night in LA. There were just so many components. As Jalen, it's always going to be remembered as the Jalen Brown game, but the Celtics have the third best offensive game in NBA history. A lot of guys had to do stuff. Phillips coming off the screen, knocks down a three, coming right into the game cold. 22-14. Phillips is his 11th three of the year. 22-14. Bad entry by Simons, gets deflected and stolen. Celtics, that's their first turnover. Chicago at 5. Patrick Williams straight away, watched by Jordan Walsh. Williams, left-hand dribble, coming strong, kicks in the corner, over, finds it a three. No good. Rebound. Jordan Walsh pulls it away from Julian Phillips.
Phillips will keep the ball alive.
Simons, great lead to Garza. He's in behind everybody, but he's gobbled up under the basket. He's trying to force it out. He goes to Simons. It's a pretty good look at a three. No good back iron, and over counts the rebound. Still 22-14. Celtics by 8. Io DeSumer. Right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Throws back out to Kobe White. His three, no good. He's out of rhythm. You can tell. Rebound for Jordan Walsh. Derek White up the middle of the floor. Diagonal lead in the corner. Simons, he's open. His three is no good. Offensive rebound. Ugo chase it down. Kick out Simons. Going to try again. Misses again. The rebound for Kobe White. White drives. Finds the trailer. DeSumu's three. That is no good. Rebound Ugo, and he is fouled by Olbrich.
But the thing you see with Ugo again is he's lively, man. I mean, he gets to the ball. He has a nose for it. That's something you can't teach a guy. Either he has or he doesn't.
The Celtics, not only the best offensive game in franchise history, both halves were in the top 5 offensively that they have had this year in 64 halves. And yet here in the first quarter tonight, they are 8 of 23, 3 of 11 from 3, and yet they lead by 8. It was another element of that game the other night. The Celtics were just the 7th team to allow an opponent, in the 3rd ever on the road, opponent to shoot 50% from the floor. And went by 31. Driving Garza, and he is fouled at the rim.
Now, this is one of the things I hate. If that ball had gone in, they weren't going to make a call. It's either a foul or it's not a foul. Once it did go in, you made the call. I don't like that.
You've been in family court. Sometimes the rules don't really apply.
No, they do apply. And it's against the man, though.
No, what are you saying? Family court is.
Listen, Maxwell, I don't care what you need to pay in child support. It's how much you can afford. Oh, damn. I thought it was how much the child needed. We're sorry we brought your public service announcement.
Garza gets the first free throw. Second one is in the air and good. And the Celtics somehow have a 10-point lead here. 24-14 by shooting 34%. Here's 2 minutes remaining right now in the first quarter. Kobe White, bounce pass for Vucevic. He's back in. He attacks on the left side, runs it up. No good. Rebound pulled up by Garza. Quick outlet side. Celtics not shooting well, but they're hustling. Pritchard racing up the floor. Blocked at the rim. DeSumo stayed with him the entire way. Pritchard, no hesitation, just tried to go in straight. He got a shot block. Corner 3 from Isaac Okoro was no good. Rebound Jordan Walsh. If Okoro could make that shot, he'd be a dangerous player in the league, but he's not been able to make it. He's a good defender. Jaylen Brown back in the game after quick early substitution. Cross court for Derek White. Jordan Walsh drives, crazy scoop, and that's the shot that goes in. Falling away to his right. He scooped it with his right hand off the glass, and he got the bounce.
Use those long arms of his.
Celtics by 12. Minute 16 to go, first quarter. Swinging around the horn to Okoro. This time up drives over the far corner. Vucevic all alone. He missed the 3. Rebound belongs to Pritchard. Both are 2 of 12 from 3. Pritchard, late for Simons up the left side. Simons, cross court, Pritchard. Oh, he had a look, but he didn't take it. Now he will. And hit it. He who hesitates is found.
And look at Brown. Brown hit that elbow of his. He's going to feel down and jostle it a little bit.
Left elbow. He's still shaking it out. Celtics get that 15-point lead, so we have a winner.
Chicken dinner.
In our Ford F-150 first quarter. Celtics lead 29-14. Celtics still going to get to 30 points after that slow start. They had about 8 points nearly halfway through the quarter. Kobe White with Pritchard on his shoulder. Shovels it back to DeSumo. His straightaway 3 is no good. The Bulls, nobody wants to shoot now because nobody's hot. Phillips chases down the rebound, but he can't keep it in bounds. Celtics have it. A 15-point lead and the 2-for-1.
Good opportunity then to get it up here. So you get this ball to Brown. Get him involved a little bit.
Knicks trail by 9 at Detroit, by the way. Pritchard dribbles to the elbow. Jumper is good. Celtics lead by 17. This is a 25
Let's go, P. Rich.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. DeSumo has the paint taken away by Garza. 2-for-1 is gone. Now reset with Kobe White. Long cross court. Okoro up fakes the 3 on Jordan Walsh. Returns it to DeSumo. Coming downhill against Garza. Throws it back out to the corner. Okoro closed out by Jordan Walsh. In trouble with 4 to shot clock. Throws out to Kobe White. White trips over Jaylen Brown. Shovels it back to Phillips. Shot clock violation. And the Celtics are smothering the Bulls here in the first quarter.
Celtics had no place to go. There were no lanes. Every lane they got cut off. They went back and countered. Celtics came back and countered defensively.
Celtics a 17-point lead and the ball with 9.6 to go in the quarter. How can a team that everyone thought was going to have it so tough make everything look so easy? 7 seconds. Pritchard hits half court against DeSumo, and DeSumo had the foul to give, so he gives it with 4.4 to go.
Answer that question very easily. Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla.
And he may have his team wake up tomorrow morning in second place in the Eastern Conference with the 3rd best differential in net rating in the NBA. Walsh comes out. Hauser returns for offense here. 4.4 to go. Hauser on the inbound. Gets it into Garza. Garza, hand to Pritchard. Pritchard, 2 seconds. Pritchard, drive, pull up 10 feet, floater, bounces out, and that will do it for the first quarter, which the Celtics end on a 25-5 run after a slow start. End of one at the Garden. Boston 31, Chicago 14 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You heard it. 31-14, Boston up. Let's go, man. Let me see if I can play this. All right, let me see. Oh, well, I'm trying to get this to say something. Oh, that didn't work too well. Can you start over? I'm trying to see. Oh, Hugo. Anyway, Hugo, where's number 28? He was drafted first round, 28th pick by the Boston Celtics. And he's from Madrid, Spain. And he started playing, I think, professionally on their senior team in Madrid, in Real Madrid, at 16 years old. Right now, he's currently 19 years old. He's a Spanish basketball player from Real Madrid. And he was one of their best players over there.
Stopped on time and Brown kept flying.
33-18, Boston by 15. Opening minute, second quarter. Jaylen Brown, kick out. Jordan Walsh has got it. Bounce pass from Pritchard, right side, little drop step. Defender Trey Jones falls down. Pritchard runs it, no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Garza.
Yeah, Pritchard's like, he undercut me.
35-18, Celtics by 17. 90 seconds gone, second quarter. Trey Jones or Bucelos, pretty good looking left side three, rims out. Rebound Pritchard. A lot of buzz around that young player for Chicago. Bucelos around the league. Jaylen Brown drives strong, avoids Vucevic, runs it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound, pinball around. Simons has got it. Throws out to Pritchard. Celtics reset. Walsh into the corner. Jaylen Brown up fakes on Patrick Williams. Steps to the baseline. This is the 14-footer. And the rebound for Trey Jones. Jaylen Brown just 1 of 5 in his return to Boston tonight. Vucevic or Patrick Williams. Entry back Vucevic against Garza. Vucevic a bit quiet here early. Has not scored yet. As the ball punched away by Garza, Jordan Walsh bounces up. Celtics trying to run. Bulls getting back defensively. Walsh will put it in the hands of Jalen. And try Buzelis. Drives on him. Gets to 10 feet. Turn around. Fall away. No good. The shot that's been falling for him all year. 5th rebound for Vucevic. Buzelis. Offensive end against Jaylen Brown. Now Trey Jones. Chicago down by 17. A jump pass into the corner for a Hurler 3. That is no good. Eventually, some of these are going to fall. Pritchard deflects the rebound to Jaylen Brown.
Said wide open looks.
Chicago 2 of 15 on threes. Jalen squares himself in the paint, runs it up, no good. Jordan Walsh got a hand on the rebound, but couldn't finish it. And Jalen is 1 for 7 here to start. Trey Jones shovels back to Patrick Williams, sets himself with his 3 a little bit too strong, and the rebound for Pritchard. And Joe Mazzulla
Great timeout. Great timeout, Joe.
He's not going to wait for the Bulls to score because they can't. But he doesn't like the way his team is playing. 9:06 to go. First half of the Garden, a special guest. Taking the Wayback Machine to the 90s when we return. Boston 35, Chicago 18 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Yep, you heard it. 35-18, man. 35-18. Celtics are up. Let's go. Let's go. That's a 17-point lead. Yeah, Hugo Gonzalez is really, really a good basketball player. A young, very young, good basketball player. But yeah, supposedly when he was over there in Real Madrid or Madrid, Spain, playing ball at 17 years old and 16 years old, he was like, he had some MVP honors. I believe he was like a champion or went to championship games. And now he's transitioned to the NBA, and he's one of the better young players in the NBA. He's 6'6", 200 pounds. He's got nice size for a professional basketball player, and he's athletic. He's athletic. He's versatile. He's a rebounder. He can shoot. He does everything. What can he do? They don't say anything about his passing yet, but I mean, if you're versatile, then that means that you can pass too if you're a basketball player. It's like he has a lot of great qualities in a basketball player, and he's also has a they say he has a high basketball IQ, so he plays smart. He understands the game. Man. What they say, W. Hugo. Wait until I get there. W. Hugo, man. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, W. Hugo Gonzalez.
Open it 30 years ago, and you see Mac.
History. I mean, he was my big brother. He was my vet, OG, that's been here for a long period of time. That's the biggest brain. There's 3 guys in my life that really molded me as a young player in Boston. It was Cedric, it was DJ, it was Robert. Those 3 guys really helped me establish myself in Boston. Obviously, you got Larry, Kevin, and Reggie. But those 2 guys were kind of really big brothers that just took me under their wings and made me understand the importance of being a Boston Celtic and come to work every day.
That's pretty good left there. Whiting Gonzalez Smith's 3. Vucevic drive. Herder swings into the corner. Williams has tried the 3. That rims out. The Bulls out 2 of 17 from 3, which is why the Celtics lead by 17 here early in the second quarter. D. Brown sitting between myself and Max. It's crazy to think how long it's been. And Max and I have been together for 25 years. And we started after you had already left. Kaden, handoff. Derek White turns the corner. He's inside the free throw line. Floats over the right hand. And he's getting the bounce.
Just getting these bounces. What's the difference in the game that you played then and playing now? How do you see the game different?
Obviously, it's more threes. I mean, I remember when I broke Larry's record for most threes in the game. I think 18. And I don't know if I took that many. I think I made 9. That was a record. Guys are taking 9 threes, 10, 15 threes and a half. So the game is definitely more pace and space and more possession. I think it's the biggest difference so far.
Jaylen Brown misses offensive rebound. He kicks out to Ugo, who misses a three. Both coming back the other way. The other problem with the game being played this way is we have fewer fouls and fewer chances to talk to the press because the play goes back and forth.
It is fast.
Herder, right side three. No good. Now, the pace is insane, which is why we're seeing the crazy offensive ratings and all the numbers that we're seeing here. The Celtics, as you know, third best offensive rating in NBA history Saturday night in LA because of the guy with the ball right now, Jaylen Brown. Switches to the left hand, drives on Herder. Come on, it's got to be a foul at some point because we got to talk to D, and there it is. And so Jalen hunted Kevin Herder just so we could have a few seconds here as he goes theoretically to the free throw line here with the Celtics up by 19.
Not even give him a free throw.
Come on, we need free throws.
He's trying to get one. He's driven the ball 3 or 4 times and getting grabbed and not calling fouls for Jalen. So,
All right, Johnny Coach.
hey, the little guy's passing to the big guy.
And he would not have to. Johnny in this environment,
No, no.
that's another three. They'll jump up for Kata. He's up and good. And the Celtics, despite a start in which they missed 11 of their first 14 shots, have a 21-point lead here. 39-18 midway through the second. Kobe White pass into the paint. Jaylen Brown lost Herder, who reverses it up and in. So it's 39-20. We're going to ask you here when we get a whistle. We're going to have one here. Jalen, draw a foul, which is as he's going after Herder, trying to get one. He's going to turn, fade. No good. Scrambling for an offensive rebound. There's a foul as a loose ball foul call because of the hustle of Hugo Gonzalez. It's a time of nostalgia everywhere, but we are just months removed from Celtic City. You played a prominent role in talking about the 90s. Did that sort of, at the stage of your life that you're in now, sort of bring you back to that time and your connection to the franchise?
Of course it did. I mean, I think that 90s era was a sad era because of, the beginning part of Lenny died, passed away, then Victor retired, then Reggie passed away, and we had some lean times in between. So nobody really wants to talk about the 90s era much because there's a lot of sadness, retirement, guys leaving, and I was the last connection between the Big Three championships, playing in Old Guard, to come to this place right here. It's kind of like skim over a little bit. So the documentary gave me an opportunity to tell my story about how much you love being in Boston, how much I love being a Celtic, how much I wanted to make sure the franchise stayed relevant. And it was tough. It was very tough. But I took it to heart to make sure I did that until Antoine and Paul came, Doc came after that, and the rest is history.
Oh, didn't this guy named Rick Pitino? We've been trying to see.
You see how he...
Wait. What Rick Pitino say? We've been trying to train your ass before you got here.
Yeah. So we walked in the door, he was trying to train me. He said, we were there, Bird, and Michaela walking through the door. And Drake Meyer, I can't trade you for a full-size Jason Kidd coach. So it was a lot. It was a lot.
Your connection to that era played into that. Then Coral missed the three. We'll go in a couple of free throws, giving the Celtics a 21-point lead, grabs the rebound. But that played in, right?
Yeah,
because he just wanted that fresh start.
Yes, and I understood that. He wanted his own team. He didn't want any of the old Celtics around, Even the thing with Brad not being around as much. When Rick came, Rick kind of pushed him away a little bit. My last game in this building, that's the game I broke Bird's 3-point record. And I got traded a week later. So it's like, I knew he was like, get your value up so I can move you. And I did. So I never wanted to leave. But again, things happen.
Herder drives and scores. Jalen gets fouled by Kobe White. 41-22, Celtics by 19. Jaylen Brown gets a couple of free throws coming. Well, at the very least, they came to your room and told you in person very professionally. What? That's not what happened.
I got a note under my door. Hey, don't come to the bus. I'm going to training. I was like, okay, great, thanks. And I was in Vancouver. I was in a different country. It was I went from one Canadian city to another Canadian city.
That's right.
I went from Vancouver to Toronto, and I was like, what is going on here? So
it was a time that I do remember of just chaos.
Yeah.
Essentially, like when and we're not dogging Rick Pitino. He's a great coach.
Yes.
But coming in here, Rick Pitino wanted to take everything. He wanted to take the mantle. Red was the president.
Yes.
Rick said, no, I want that. And we had to say Red had to be the special something to the president.
Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy to see the egos that were in there at that time.
Yeah, I mean, Red, trust me. First time I saw Red not come to games, his seat was always empty. It was sad. It was a sad time because he's obviously the patriarch of the franchise, and to kind of have that happen. That part bothered me more to me, just to treat the person that did it all for us Celtics.
Jaylen Brown missed the corner three. Phillips just missed one. Chicago is 2 of 21 from three. Celtics lead by 20 with 5:10 to go in the first half. In their first game back off the West Coast trip. Okoro bumps into Shireman, knocking him backwards. Kick out. Albrecht will hand to Kobe White. Left-hand dribble. Kobe White trying to work his way back into rhythm. Exposed to the ball. Kane slaps down on it off Kobe White.
This is a bad shooting game here.
It is an ugly shooting game.
I mean, dog. Gosh.
What has it been like the last few years to watch this team ascend back and this franchise back to the top?
It's unbelievable because, Jason and Jalen did great. Jalen's having an unbelievable year. I think the ball he had in LA. It's great to see it because the fans are always going to be fans. They're going to love the Celtics. They're going to boo you when you're bad, because they're real fans, and they're going to praise you when you're good. So that's the things that you know about the Celtics is that, listen, it's going to take time. We're going to be back. And it's not happening because John's done a great job. Brad Stevens done a great job. We love to see it.
Air ball from Sharman. Kane lays it in at the rim. Another offensive rebound. Celtics by 22. Julian Phillips drive, kick out of Coral. Up fakes the three. Nobody's buying it. He works his way to the teeth. The defense gets fouled by Hauser. And Coral will go to the free throw line. Celtics by 22 with 4:19 to go in the first half. We're talking, if you don't recognize the voice, D. Brown. A very important part of a troubled time, right? That's that bridge time. And I remember, in my part of the documentary, I was talking about how it was the worst possible time to move into a new building. Because there was this antiseptic new building. I think I described it as after 80 years of the corner store, you're moving into Walmart with a team that was not ready for prime time.
Yes, I mean, listen, I love the whole building. I mean, Cedric, listen, won championships there, hung banners there. The history and the nostalgia, you can't duplicate that. And then we came to there and came here.
One question I got to ask for you, though, is I saw you play Kevin McHale's last game versus Charlotte. They ran a play for you.
Yeah, that was a foul. That was
and Morning go to the shot.
Yeah.
And that was his, and they didn't call it.
I'm telling you, conspiracy theory. They wanted a young team. The new deal, they're becoming a team, the Hornets. They want a young team. They didn't want us to move forward. We were like we're an okay team. They didn't want us to move forward, especially after Reggie had the incident. And, he wasn't going to be around. There was no star part on our end. I was the quote-unquote star. Kevin was on the way out.
Shireman hits a three, 47-24. Yeah, there was no last 2-minute report. 93 playoffs. Carter off the bench. Billy Donovan going deep in the bench trying to find somebody who will shoot. Carter knocks down a three to make just their third three in 22 tries here. 47-27. Another 20-point lead for the Celtics this year, which is in this stunning season that makes no sense. Jaylen Brown turns over Carl. And you just saw Jaylen do what we've been saying for the last 2 weeks. He's playing as if nobody's guarding him.
I talked to Sam Cassell before the game. And Sam's like, he's got a pace now. It's unbelievable. He doesn't get to a spot. He's out rushing. Listen, the shots that he's missing, he's 2 for 12. But he's getting all the shots he wants, how he wants them. And that's what you want as your superstar. He's not forcing anything. He's the same shots he got all year long. He's just not making them right now. He'll make them second half. And to see his pace, his maturity on and off the court right now, as a leader with Jason out, it's great to see.
The question I will ask you, too, is did you ever think the salaries are going to be what they are now?
No.
He would have played another couple of years if he knew.
I just remember, I remember when I signed my contract, Larry looked at me like, what the hell is going on? And then after I signed this contract, after me, I was like, what the hell is going on? It's like, it's all relative to the time. We all think we were born too early. That's fine.
Carter, pull up, another three. This was no good. Rebound, Kane. Jaylen Brown is 2 for 13. Celtics are 5 of 19 from three, and they lead by 22. Derek White controlling the paint, takes it all the way back out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen, lob for Kane, a little too tall for him. He drops it, knocked away from him by Vucevic. Celtics just their second turnover, a huge part of the offensive efficiency, the lack of turnovers. Carter finds the trailer, extra pass into the corner. Trey Jones dribbles around Kata, push pass back out to Carter. Pretty good look for the left side. Three is good.
I can't believe that Carter is the guy now they're going to shoot the basketball. All those guys out on the floor are shooters. He's not supposed to be the shooter.
Yeah,
he's 2 for 3. The rest of the Bulls are 2 of 22 from three. And now the Celtics turn it over on back-to-back possessions, leading by 19 with 2:14 to go. That'll bring us to a timeout. We're going to get a busy night. Everybody wants a piece of D. Brown around the building. You're in center court. You're with Abby. You're doing all this stuff. But thanks for coming to
appreciate
hang
it,
out.
guys. Always good to see you guys. You guys do a great job.
D. Brown from downtown.
Thanks, Cedric.
Go find Purvis. Please. Please go find my guy Bird.
Oh, we got some stories. We don't have more time, trust me.
Celtics lead the Bulls 49-30, 2:14 to go in the first half of the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement.
Let's go. Celtics still up. 49-30 looks like. Yep. Yeah, we playing good. We playing real good. It's the second quarter, only 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. The Bulls just seem like we either playing lockdown defense or they just missing a lot of shots, but we'll take it. We will take it. Let's look at some stats. Let's look at some stats. Well, we got a timeout because I'm not really sure what is going on. I'm over here staying busy. Let's see what's really going on here. Let's give you a little more info, some stats. All right, so let's just look at some stats. Wow, why are we winning by 29 points? Why are we winning by so much? I guess, man, we shooting good at the free throw line. They missing a lot of shots. They miss a lot of threes. They shooting a lot of threes and they miss a lot. That's why we winning by so much. And we out rebounding them.
First half, there's still 2:14 left, but the difference is turnovers. Points off turnovers, 15-3. Shot margin, 52 shots for the Celtics, 37 for Chicago, and that's what by 19. 49-30. Javon Carter, the veteran now. Vucevic swings around to Kobe White. Corner three from Dosunmu. Got it.
Finally sets his feet, knocks it down. Before he was rushing all these shots.
Bulls are 3 of their last 5 from 3 after a 2 for 21 start. It cuts to 16, 49-33. Celtics' largest lead was 23 at 47-24. Pritchard out there with Derek White, Luka Garza, Jaylen Brown, who has struggled tonight. And Derek White. Derek White dribbles to the left side, going to launch a three. No good. Rebound. Jordan Wall pulls it away from Herder, but he loses it from behind. Trey Jones takes it away. Throws out to the wing to Sumo. Extra pass to Carter. Good job by Derek White to run him off the three-point line.
Defense getting back well.
Sumo switches to the right hand, blows by Garza, but misses the layup, and Pritchard has the rebound.
How easy are these shots that they're missing?
Fair question. Jaylen Brown, just 2 of 13. Works his way to 14 feet. Jumper, bounces in. Finally gets one to go.
Say the guy hit me off with that jump shot. Finally relaxed a little bit.
7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Jaylen. 51-33. Boston by 18. Sumo. Kick out for Trey Jones. Push pass into the right corner. Javon Carter missed a 3. Rebound, Jaylen Brown.
Carter, the designated shooter?
Apparently. Kata, 8 points, 9 rebounds here in this first one. Vucevic, who's killed the Celtics, had not scored a single point in 17 minutes, which is wild. He averages 17 a game. Derek White, left side, 6 on the shot clock. Couple of dribbles, spins back to his right, gets to the free throw line, falling away. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, Chicago and Herder. Final 30 seconds.
Just saying, the Celtics had been shooting the ball well. Take me up at 30.
Trey Jones, deep on the left side against Derek White. Trey Jones attacking, fumbles it. Derek White dogging him, forces the kick out. Carter steps away from Pritchard, launches a 3 on the shot clock. 3 is no good. Jaylen Brown the rebound, 8 seconds to go. But the Celtics should take a 20-point halftime lead. Pritchard going to try. Left-hand dribble, runs back behind the line, forces a 3, and he hits it. Maybe the toughest shot the Celtics have had the entire half. Pritchard, as he is wont to do, beats the
Let's go, P. Rich. Let's go, P. Rich. For 3, baby.
Dan Red had that opportunity and just kept the ball.
Yay.
Anticipating he's going to shoot that basketball. We all know it. He knew it. The defense knew, but they couldn't stop him.
The Celtics off the best offensive game in franchise history, put together one of the best defensive first halves we've seen in years, and have a 21-point lead. Coming up, Joe Morey scores from around the NBA, including an update on the Pistons and the Knicks in Detroit tonight, with second place on the line right now.
We are about 21. 54-33. Yup, it's halftime. Let's go. I guess back to a little bit of stats here. Like I said, Chicago shoots a lot of threes and have missed many threes this game. They are shooting under 20% from 3-point, and they're shooting 32% from field goal. I mean, we've only made one more 3 than them. We're not shooting great from 3 tonight either. But we are, the shot margin is we getting more shots up, we making more shots, so the shot margin is leaning towards our way. You want a higher shot margin, looks like. We're out rebounding them. The margin on rebounding is a positive for us. Offensive rebounds, we are snagging offensive rebounds. I think we're a good offensive rebounding team. Yeah. Points off turnovers, 15-6. We are up. That margin is leaning towards us as well, and that is a pretty high margin for points off turnovers. Fast break points, we are winning that margin by a few possessions. Points in the paint, we are winning that margin. Man, we winning. We are winning. Largest lead was 23. We are up 21 right now. Man, let's go. Peyton Pritchard has 10 points at halftime. I think that's a team high. Yep, 10 points with Peyton Pritchard. Team high, followed by a whole bunch of 7 and 6 and 8 point halftime scores. Yeah, solid first half. Let's go. Let's go. Looking good for the C's, man. Let's see what's going on with this halftime.
And this Cincinnati dropped 50 points the other night. Well, why don't we add 7 to the first half tonight for Jaden?
Another 20-point lead for the Celtics this year, which is in this stunning season that makes no sense. Jaylen Brown turned over Carl, and D, you just saw Jaylen do what we've been saying for the last 2 weeks. He's playing as if nobody's guarding him.
That's right. Nobody is guarding him because they can't. They truly can't. But Jaylen Brown so far 20 minutes tonight. 3 of 14 from the field's not great, but 6 rebounds, 3 assists so far. for Jaylen Brown off his 50-point performance. One player that has really made an impact, and you might not see it every night on the stat sheet, but just what a really good half for Neemias Queta, who's played some really good basketball. Had a great game against his former team in Sacramento, and he's got himself a nice little first half tonight. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Let's hear from our buddy Neemy.
Jalen into the front court, left side for Queta. Wearing the white headband over that white uniform with all the gold. Pritchard spinning to the down line, hangs in the air, flips it up. He does not get the bounce. Offensive rebound. 3 tries for Queta, and the third one for Charles.
I'm not sure if that third one was a maybe in the ramp there.
If you look at the starting 5 tonight, Sam Hauser's back in there. He's got 6 points. Derek White's got 7 first half points. There's your 5, all guys that were on the team a year ago. Now let's talk about some guys that weren't on the team a year ago. You got Hugo Gonzalez, 5 points so far in the first half, 6 rebounds. Wow. But our guy, Luka Garza, has now found himself in the rotation as a big. And so far has 6 points in the first half, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal in his 11 minutes.
Bounce pass from Pritchard. Right side, no drop step. Defender Trey Jones falls down. Pritchard runs it, no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Garza.
Yeah. Pritchard's like, he undercut me.
So there you go. 54-33 will get you your NBA scoreboard. Coming up next, I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood prediction markets, you could put your sports IQ.
Man, we balling out. Monday night, we balling out. We are doing what we supposed to be doing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go. It's halftime, y'all. Yep, it's halftime. Boston up by 21 points, 54-33. We doing it. We doing it. Got my Tiger Wood look today. Nike golf hat, Nike golf shirt, red. Only thing is I don't have on black pants. I have on blue khaki pants. Gap pants, blue khaki Gap pants, but I have on black sneakers. It's close enough, y'all. I just don't have any black pants right now. I have black shorts, and I think they're Nike, but I don't have any black pants except for like a black like stonewash jean. That's it. But yeah, you gotta wear khakis with the red polo or red Nike shirt, tucked in. Yeah, if I had black pants, then that'd really be the Tiger Woods look, He wore black pants mostly. I don't know about every time, but a lot of the pictures that I've seen, a lot of videos, and he always had on some black pants. You might catch him with some white pants on, all white. Yeah, man, Tiger Woods. It's gonna be interesting to see Charlie Woods. That's his son. It's gonna be interesting to see him grow, and it's gonna be interesting to see Tiger still play. He's still gonna play. I know he's has some injuries and some down moments, but overall he's 50 years old now. So I think he qualifies for like these senior tournaments that they do. You have to be at least 50 years old. So he qualifies for those, and he's hopefully he'll play in them, because I like to see him golf on television, and hear him golf on the radio would be cool. I would stream it. I would stream Tiger Woods, most definitely. So, when that happens, tune in. Tune on in to Eagles, you guys. I'll be right here. Hopefully I can get more consistent. I took about a week off, man. I pretty much missed that whole West Coast road trip. I think I streamed one game. I think the game they played in Portland. And every other game, I was following along. I was listening to the games. I was, I like listening to the games, so I was listening to them. I just didn't stream. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I will get more consistent. I'll take better action. I'll have better action. I will be more consistent. I mean, streaming every game would be quite difficult, but it's doable, and the more I do, the better. So, just tune in, just keep coming back. Keep believing in what I'm doing. I mean, if you like to listen to the game, this is the place to do it. This is one place, This is the place to come. If you just, if you're at home alone or with a couple buddies or with a girl and you want to hear the game and you want to hear someone that has a decent IQ in basketball and a decent IQ in life, then tune in. You might get some gems out of what I have to say and what I share, like just like the Tiger Woods stuff, that might have you, wanting to go golf or wanting to, check out what's in the near future with golf and Tiger Woods and Charlie Woods and the history of all of that, because I mean he was bigger than golf. He is bigger than golf. He's about history. He's about history. He's about progress, man.
15-2.
Way bigger than just golf.
Derek White.
Third quarter started, y'all. Let's go.
Jaylen Brown rocking a three, rims out and a rebound.
Let's go, C's. We back on.
Jalen's not here. 3 of 15.
Let's go, C's. Let's go, C's. Let's go, C's. Let's go, C's.
All balled in. It just reached back just a little bit, hit him on the wrist as he's going there towards the basket. His timing, man. Derek White's timing is unbelievable when he gets up with that right hand to block shots.
When you go back to the Rondo era with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, it seemed like every night as Trey Jones gets the first free throw, we were documenting they're now 25th on this list, or top 20 on this list. Very quietly, as you talk about Derek White, he is creeping towards the top 10 in NBA history in shot blocks for guards.
It's unreal. I have to look and see who the top one was. Dennis Johnson was pretty good at it himself.
Well, it's Dwayne Wade's top of that list. 54-37, Boston by 17. First 4 points of the quarter. Remember, Celtics got off to a slow start in the first. Jaylen Brown drive, slapping down a Coral. That's the kind of play he can make. He strips Jalen clean. Trey Jones goes the distance, lobs it for Parcells, going in for the highlight dunk, and he missed the dunk. K to the rebound. Derek White, lead for Hauser. Didn't want the three, so he jots back to the trailer. It's Pritchard. His three is good. And that's the Chicago Bulls night in a nutshell.
That's a killer. You miss a layup opportunity, give up 5-point swing.
They move it inside. Trey Jones gets to the rim and could not score. Derek White has the rebound. The Bulls have been horrific offensively. 57-37. Celtics by 20. Ball slapped away from Herter on the bounce by a Coral.
Well, I think of Brown, who couldn't miss some of these shots. Right now, the Knights struggling to get some of these things to go. Only has 7 points in this game, but he has 6 rebounds.
He's 3 for 16 in the Celtics lead by 20. Pritchard dribbles behind the Catus Green into an open three. Because Saturday, Pritchard wouldn't take a shot.
Go P. Rich.
Tonight, he's rolling up to 16. Celtics by 23. Trey Jones switches to the right hand. His floater is up and good.
See, some of the people who shoot the ball now aren't the guys you expect to shoot the basketball. Ellis is one of those guys you expect to shoot the basketball.
Bulls got 0.7 points per possession. That is less than half of what the Celtics did Saturday against the Clippers. Less than half. Pritchard enters. Caden in the paint. Kick to the corner. Jalen's due. It's 3. No good. Rebound. Caden's got it. Another offensive rebound for the Celtics, but Caden spins and drops the ball out of bounds. 15 offensive rebounds now for the Celtics, who lead by 21.
Putting that ball back into his hands like that instead of putting it on the floor. See who's around you first. Let people clear out, and then you're able to make a decisive move.
Knicks are down 20 at Detroit. 3:35 to go in the third. Karl-Anthony Towns only has 4 points in that game. Cunningham with 29. Trey Jones kick out Herter, loses Hauser, coming in strong on the left side. Pump fake on Akeda. Cross-court pass deflected by Derek White out of bounds.
Herter has this real good slow motion move at the end, and it gets you really going the wrong way defensively because he almost fakes as if he's taking a shot.
Over the shoulder pass, Vucevic. Bad entry for Brazil. It's knocked away by Hauser. They've been forcing that ball inside, and that's what's led to all these turnovers here. 9 for Chicago, 4 for the Celtics. Hand off from White to Hauser. Right side, flip side 3 is no good. Vucevic has another rebound. It's 9. Trey Jones inside the free throw line, floats it up and gets the bounce. 60-41. Bulls have already made 4 shots here in the third quarter. Quick 3 for Hauser is good.
That hurts. That hurts because you don't even get a chance to set your defense up. before Hauser knocks down his shot.
Entry for Bucelis, and Jalen Brown commits the foul. Celtics by 22 now, early in the third.
They're going to give it to. I don't think they're going to give it to Brown.
No, it's on Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard was the one who reached in at the end and to give them a shot, but it should not have been a shot attempt. But the physicality of Brown, he's been really good tonight of banging Bucelis off the glass.
Kate has been good tonight. 11 rebounds. Celtics again swarming the offensive glass. Got 6 offensive rebounds from Jordan Wall Saturday in LA. 5 offensive rebounds from Kata tonight.
I love the way Bucelis kind of came into this league. You talk about the unusual way of not even coming into going to a school. Elite.
Yeah, played in the Overtime Elite. G League has had its own teams. Different ways to do it now. 63-43. Bulls have made more shots here in the third quarter, but they've only taken 1 point off the deficit. Pritchard dribbling low at the elbow. Pump fake on Herter. Scored and a foul.
Got him up there. Got him in the popcorn popper. Went right to the body as he floated by. Hit him slightly with the elbow and cranked it in. Man, look at it. Good up fake. And then all of a sudden, Herter wanted to try to avoid the contact. Old school basketball, you don't avoid the contact. You go in to make sure that guy doesn't get a 3-point play.
You're with us in the second quarter. Hopefully you enjoyed our conversation with D. Brown. Going over that crisis time in the 90s. He spanned those 2 little eras, the end of the Big 3 era, into the new, what was the Fleet Center when the building opened 30 years ago in the Rick Pitino era. Free throw for Pritchard makes it 66-43. Celtics have their largest lead, but not a lot of things going well. They're shooting 37%, and they have their largest lead. Here is Bucelis. Drives, switches to the right hand, and gets fouled on his way in. Both his parents, by the way, both of his parents were pros in Lithuania. Bucelis, but he actually grew up in Chicago. The 11th pick of the draft, as you said, he chose that, played in the McDonald's All-American game. Kentucky went after him, North Carolina and Florida State. But he played with the G League Ignite instead, and it's worked out for him. Other than the fact that he obviously didn't get a lot of good beats. First free throw was good.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily. Could have been like me growing up. Got plenty of great meals at McDonald's.
You had trouble putting on weight.
Good. I'll have it now.
Luckily, that got corrected, right?
I don't think I have it now. I look at food and going, oh, there's another pound.
I find that when you say that you say, man, I just look at food. That's because you look at it right before you suck it down. I mean, that's generally what happens.
Well, consider the fact that I was 6'7.5", 169.
And Bucelis 6'8.5" or so, and he's about 195. Wow. They don't guard Pritchard, so he takes an open 3, no good. Vucevic just watched him shoot it. 21-point game, driving too long, steps in. Sumu steps around Hauser, lays it up and in. And Joe Mazzulla, even with the big lead, does not like the way this game is going. He calls another timeout.
They're a little cranky right now, I think Joe is, about how this is. It's team with Jalen Brown to just shoot the ball halfway. Again, you'd be up by 30.
Instead, it's a 19-point game, 7:35 to go in the third. Boston 66, Chicago 47 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Presented by Robin.
Yep, 66-47. Boston's up. Thanks to the sharp shooting of Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser. Those are our 2 leading scorers right now. P. Rich has 19 points, and Hauser has 9. Those are your scoring leaders right now. Derek White's doing a little bit of playmaking. And we having some guys crashing the boards, Got some good rebounding going on. Some versatile players grabbing rebounds like Jalen Brown. He's at 6 rebounds right now. And we third quarter with 7 minutes to go. That's why the Celtics are so good. We We have like a dynamic coach with a high basketball IQ. We have smart basketball players, like all of them, and they're sharpshooters. A lot of them are really good sharpshooters from 3-point range and beyond. And a lot of them play defense. Versatility. You can't beat it. When you do that, you're gonna be winning. You're gonna be winning by 19 points in the third quarter. I mean, they've been controlling this entire game. They've just been up by like 20 points this entire game. I asked for it. I asked for it earlier. I was like, can I just get a blowout? I just want a blowout. You know, I want a 20-point win.
Get you an update on that Denver-Philadelphia game in the second. Denver's sitting everybody tonight on the second night of the back-to-back, so they won't have Jokic or what the Valanciunas, but they'll be as rested and as healthy as they can be when they get here for the ESPN game on Wednesday night. Early start here on Wednesday for national TV. Jaylen Brown step back on Vucevic. Gets the three. Rebound comes right back to him. He attacks and flushes with the right hand.
Found something good this time. Just followed the shot up.
So he was 3 of 18 until that putback dunk. Another offensive rebound for the Celtics. Their 16th of the night. 68-47. Kobe White. Keeps it away from Jaylen Brown, kicking out to the Suma. They swing left wing. Bucelos open for three, and he knocks it down.
A lot of things that he has. When he becomes a more consistent three-point shooter, he's going to be that much tougher.
Celtics have dropped into the bottom 10 in three-point defense as Hauser catches, shoots, and misses the three. Bulls will get the rebound here, Kobe White. But the Bulls tonight just 6 of 29, which will help those numbers. Kobe White spins on Hauser, runs it off the window and in. Bulls much more efficient here. 19 points already in the quarter, and we're not even halfway through. Just had a terrible offensive first half, but they're rolling now. 68-52. Boston lead down to 16. Jaylen Brown, step back three. That's way off. Rebound comes right to Derek White. Pump fake, and then he throws it out to Pritchard. He is open. He's been the only hot shooter, but he misses here. Rebound. Derek White tries to come in and steal it. Meanwhile, we get a loose ball foul call against Chicago, drawn by Garza.
Garza just got inside out. Vooch, and he's normally the guy just putting a body on him. And this is a good play here. Joe Mazzulla's coming in with the chartreuse, the second unit, who's been probably a little bit more active defensively and a little bit more efficient, I would think, offensively.
Simons is in the game. Walsh, Garza, Shireman with a good stint to play with Peyton Pritchard. So earlier, I sort of teased the idea of a Hall of Fame conversation around Vucevic, which seems silly when you say it out loud. I got some numbers to work for it. Simons, left side for Pritchard. Pritchard, tricky dribble, lost in the right hand, has it back, steps in on the Coro, good defender. Then he kicks out in the last second of Simons, whose three is right down the middle.
Every time I look at Garza, there are guys just on the ground.
Garza just doing work. Bucelos takes the trail, three steps around Walsh. Albrecht, hands off for Kobe White. White tries to draw a foul on Shireman, can't do it, throws to the corner. Bucelos closed down by Jordan Walsh, return to Kobe White, 7 on the shot clock. White, stop and start. Shireman dogging him. White spins, fades. Tough shot, no good. That's great defense from Shireman. Simons through the center court logo. Simons high stepping, lobs it inside. Garza catches. He's going to attack. Floated up, blocked easily. I mean, easily by Bucelos. He was off balance. Kobe White drives, kicks to the wing. Sumo closed down by Pritchard. That's a bad pass. He threw it right into coverage. Sumo gets the screen from Albrecht, attacks Garza, and Garza stays with him, blocks the shot. Offensive rebound, Albrecht kick to the corner. Okoro with the three.
Was so flat with that shot. That's how pretty much aimed it, but Bulls get back in this basketball game because the Celtics can't hit shots.
22-point quarter, more than they had in either of the first two, and there's still 4:52 to go in it. 71-55. Joe Mazzulla saw this coming. That's why he called that last time out. Boston lead down to 16. Pritchard down the left side, pulls up at 10 feet. Short jumper's good. Peyton Pritchard just not a factor shooting in the game in LA Saturday, but tonight he is carrying the Celtics 8 of 16. He's got 21, the only
sharpshooter
in double figures. And Billy Donovan will call the timeout. 4:40 to go. Third quarter, Boston 73, Chicago 55 on the BetMGM 98.5.
Sharpshooter. P. Rich. Sharpshooter. Celtics up by 18 points. I'm thinking that the Celtics just gonna keep this lead, and it's gonna be a smooth win. And it's just gonna be a smooth win. Ooh. Got some irritation in my eyeball.
Rolls of the ball, clock rolling with 4:36 to go in the third. Celtics season high. Rebounds 20 against the Clippers in November. They have 17 tonight. Kobe White quick three. They ran a set play for him to move into the front court and have White sail off and break off on the left wing. He knocks down a three, both putting together a good offensive quarter, but they dug a big hole to get there. 73-58. They're within 15 now. With 4:16 to go in the third. It's starting to get uncomfortable. Pritchard for Jordan Walsh. Pretty good looking three. Got it. Every time the Bulls think they can make a run, the Celtics have dig down and make a three. They shot the three fairly well in this third quarter.
Making plays like that at key moments kind of push the fire out for the other team.
Celtics 6 of 21 in the first half, 5 of 13 from three here in the third. Carter, Albrecht, Phillips, DeSumo, White, full bench group here for Chicago. White spins on Chapman, finds the cutter. Albrecht didn't want to drive, so he kicks out of the right wing for an open three from Phillips. No good. The rebound for Pritchard. Chicago 8 of 32 from three. Pritchard, stop and start. Spins on Kobe White. Kick back out. Now reset it with Garza. Hand off to Pritchard. He resets out of the left wing. Now to the shot clock. Pritchard for Jordan Walsh. Breaking down here. Simon's going to have to save it. 4 on the shot clock. Simon against DeSumo. Couple of dribbles to the right hand. Pulls up on the move. Tough 20-footer is no good. Back tap of a rebound by Shireman. But Kobe White gets there first. Trying to push it ahead into the front court. And Pritchard picked it up. Pritchard floats it to the open man in the corner. It's Jordan Walsh. 3-0. Rims out. And the rebound for Javon Carter. Carter lead for DeSumo. Extra pass in the corner. Julian Phillips. Return to DeSumo. You swing around the horn all, but for DeSumo. Straightaway three switch.
How many times do I say Garza get knocked down? Garza limping again.
Bulls are now 7 of their last 12 from three. But they started 2 for 21. It's a 15-point game. 76-61. Someone's going to have to find it here in the fourth quarter. Derek White and Jaylen Brown both been very quiet here in the return home. Pritchard carrying the offense, dribbles to the elbow, jumper over Kobe White, comes up short. Long rebound, Simon sees it, pounces on it. Those are the exact rebounds Billy Donovan was talking about before the game. Guards getting him out the elbow. He steps back and scores from the baseline after bumping off Javon Carter. Simon's just such a pro.
Tough shot, man. Going to the baseline, falling away.
Let's go.
But toss it up softly at the end.
78-61, Boston by 17, 2:06 to go in the third. Kobe White goes down by Shireman, bad entry, misses Carter, goes out of bounds. Bulls commit their 11th turnover against just 4 for the Celtics. Why are the Celtics winning this game by 17 on a bad shooting night? Only 4 turnovers and 18 offensive rebounds.
And rebound basketball effectively, second chance opportunities are really easy.
I brought this up before on one of the other earlier games. We know you're not listening to every second, every game, although you're certainly invited to. If Anthony Simons this year doesn't indicate, there is a lot of money to be made in a lot of places in this league for a Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford, kind of player that Anthony Simons is turning into.
Yeah, he's a really good player. That's a nice contract now, but who knows with the aprons.
Yeah, players are going to see what they agree to this next summer. Simons draws some contact, scoops it up with the right hand, no good. And the Celtics' best free throw shooter, Anthony Simons, will go to the line here, trying to put Boston up by 19 with a minute 47 to go in the third.
Brown look like he's stretching out a little bit more.
You said he was favoring that elbow earlier.
Because when you fall, sometimes there was the left elbow as he came down and you hear the fans kind of grunt a little bit, groan.
First free throw for Simons, no good. Wow, since we've seen him this way, he's up to 90% on the year.
I don't know why so stupidly I used to challenge Larry Bird every year to who's going to have the best percentage.
Yeah.
Since you like giving away money.
That's basically betting anything with Larry is a good way to get separated from the money. Simons gets 1 of 2.
I was hoping.
79-61. It's always good to bet on yourself, right? Celtics by 18, minute 42 to go in the third. Down the right side, Jasumo floats it up, blocked by Caden, very close to goaltending, but he got it. And here's Shireman. Offensive end, finds the trailer, walks, bounce pass into the corner. Simons 3, rims out, offensive rebound, Ugo. Kick to the corner, Simons again, 3, right down the middle.
Sharpshooters.
It makes plays. Boy, you can see Billy Donovan just yelling at his guys right now. Don't drop your head, play basketball.
32% from 3, 37% would be a season low for the Celtics shooting, and they're up by 21, 82-61 with a minute 27 to go in the third.
Ball movement has been good. They're attacking right now, but it's the second chance opportunities.
Let me hit some of this Vucevic thing because it caught my attention here with all the numbers he's put up against the Celtics over the year. He is already past 10,000 rebounds. He's around 17,000 plus points. He's going to get to 20,000 as long as he plays probably through next year, which is sure. And he's closing in on 3,000 assists. 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 3,000 assists. There are only 11 guys who've ever done that, and it's a pretty good list. It's LeBron, Kareem, Malone, Nowitzki, Wilt, Shaq, Elijah Wan, Duncan, Garnett, Barkley, Pau Gasol, and Vucevic are as well.
I think it's numbers a little bit overinflated now, but I like the numbers you give me. But until you get other guys who are going to be in, who are hitting up like Tom Chambers, then you're not going to get my vote on it.
Don't get this all, don't start taking this on the internet and making it do what it does. But I'm not saying Vucevic is a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, stop for a second and realize what some of these guys who've been here so long have done. How long has Vucevic been in the league? He played a few minutes as a rookie in the playoff series against the Celtics for the Sixers in 2012, the Uncut Gems series, that Kevin Garnett movie with Adam Sandler that was based on that series. The Elton Brand and those guys. Young Drew Holiday for Philadelphia. And here is Vucevic. Celtics target once upon a time. He throws it across court. The Sumo left corner 3 is good. Now the Bulls are shooting it, but they're only within 18, 82-64. They got 31 points in the quarter after scoring 33 in the first half. They've quieted the crowd here. Jordan Walsh started to bring it up the floor, and the shot clock did not start running. Second time tonight, we've had a problem with the clock.
They are lucky, boy. Joey Crawford
got somebody kicked out of here.
He would be on the war path right now.
You do not want to see Joey Crawford and my good friend Big John McCarthy When you commit the foul and they're walking towards you and they've got that license and registration look in their eyes, don't want to see that coming.
The same thing with Grandma B. Grandma B, you didn't want to have her with a switch in her hand after you messed her Kool-Aid up.
She wouldn't have it in her hand. That's worse, right? They make you go get it. Go get me a switch. Here's a switch as the ball's handed to Simons on the right side. Pull up on Vucevic, number 3. Simons won't let the Bulls get close. What did Eddie Palladino just do there? What was that? He trying something new there? 12 for Simons. They all come in this sequence here. 85-64. Boston by 21. Carter, skip pass into the corner. Julian Phillips, turn the corner, left-hand dribble on Kata, attacks the paint, crazy reverse, no good, offensive rebound. Vucevic draws the loose ball foul.
I think somebody have to Eddie's voice, and everybody around here is doing the same thing.
It's a little Peter Brady thing. It's three.
Hey, Kara, you get that with Eddie? I think everybody
Eddie's going to get some grief on that one.
Everybody comes to notice that, like, what was that?
Maybe he was just trying something new.
No, that was just a voice going.
Very bizarre. It's an oasis of home games for the Celtics here in the midst of this 7-week stretch with very few of them. They kick to the corner. Julian Phillips knocks down another 3. So the Bulls have shot the 3 pretty well over the last quarter and a half. 9 of their last 14, in fact, but they still trail by 18. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds to go in the third. Simons has carried the load here for the Celtics with his bench group late in the third. Simons gets a screen from Jordan Walsh, and he stepped across half court, moving to his left. So a backcourt violation will give the Bulls the final shot. Just the 5th turnover for Boston. Yeah, he stepped on half court. He stepped right on Lucky's hat. Entry, Vucevic against Kata. Spins, floats, bounces out. Rebound Derek White. Now it's out of the third quarter. We'll come to an end. So the Bulls get their offense going, but they make very little dent. Celtics up by 17 at the end of one. By 21 at halftime, they're up by 18 now as we make the turn.
They was talking about Eddie.
Playing at home. End of 3 in the first of the homestand. Boston 85, Chicago 67.
Edward Palladino.
98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Yep, Eddie Palladino. He's the public address announcer. So he's the voice in the arena. So, you know, he does the JB for 3. But they were talking about him because he did something when I guess this might be something new that he does. Anthony Simmons hit a 3 and he changed his voice a little bit, like a high pitched 3, like it was like 3, like so that's what they were talking about. But yeah, good old Eddie. Good old Eddie. Yeah, he's the arena voice. Most of you Celtics fans know those type of things. I would assume so. Because he's been the voice for the Celtics for like over 20 years. But yeah, Anthony Simons hit some shots. Celtics are up 85-67, still an 18-point lead. And like I said, Anthony is proving, and it's also the end of the third quarter. We're going to the fourth quarter now. Anthony Simons is proving that he can be a 6-man. He can come off the bench. Versatile player once again. He can start and be a starting guard at places, and he can be a 6-man. He has 12 points right now in 15 minutes. Sharpshooter.
Steps away from Carter, misses the open three. Chicago has the rebound. Bulls finally got their offense going in the third quarter. They're only shaved 3 points off the halftime deficit. Celtics one of the best defensive halves of the year, maybe the best. Vucevic going to work on Katie, gets in deep. There's that left-hand floater, no good. It has not been his night. Jaylen Brown is 4 for 20. Vucevic is 1 for 8. Does have 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Derek White picks up his dribble, moves it to Ugo Gonzalez, dribble handoff. Simons return to Derek White straight away. White floats it left wing. Simons catches, launches, 3.
But they're starting to find he's getting more and more familiar with the offense.
That dribble handoff working wonders. Vucevic gets 3 right back over Keita. His first 3 of the night, just the second make for Vucevic. And the Bulls just seem to be stuck here between 15 and 20 points down. 88-7, just like their one-loss record is stuck at 39 or 40 wins every year. An amazing stat on that. Derek White pull up 3, bounces out. 12th rebound for Vucevic, matching Keita for game high. Chicago down 18. Trey Jones switches to the left-hand pump fake. Jordan Walsh doesn't go for it. Ball knocked away, but now they will call the reach-in foul on Jordan Walsh. No team in NBA history has had a record within 1 win for 4 consecutive years. Chicago won 40 games 3 years ago, 39 2 years ago, 39 last year. You know what they're on pace for right now? 39.8. It just can't escape this.
Isn't that consistency?
Like, that is consistency, but consistency right in the middle. And they pack that building every night. The Subu for Vucevic. Deep 3 straight away is good. He's hit 2 in a row, and the lead is down to 15. This is as close as Chicago has been since late first quarter. Derek White. He is 2 for 8. Jaylen Brown is 4 for 20. Simons and Pritchard have carried it. Simons against Vucevic, 6 in the shot clock. Simons, right-hand dribble, drive strong, shovels a bad pass out. Derek White saves it. 2 in the shot clock. He has to launch. Flat, no good. Jordan Walsh jumped too soon for the rebound. And Vucevic has his 13th. Lead up the left side. Buzelis kicks to the corner. 3 for Kobe White is no good. Rebound off Buzelis. Nope, off Derek White out of bounds. Chicago will get it back, trailing by 15.
That's how athletic Buzelis is. That time they would keep that basketball alive. Brown comes back in. Let's see if he can get a spark for him.
Lead's been between 15 and 23 most of the night for the Celtics. It's 15 right now with 9:50 to go. Kobe White, his first game back on a minute restriction. Drop back to Buzelis, forces the entry. Derek White saw it coming. Easy steal. 3-on-1. Simon's going to pull up, shoot the 3. Better make it, and he does.
Yeah, because you have Brown running the right-hand side for a layup or a dunk.
You got to trust Simons when he's feeling it, though. His 5th 3 of the night after a slow start. He's got 18, 91-73. Driving, left side, stop and start. Trey Jones scoops it up and beats Ugo and scores off the window, 91-75. Big offensive second half for Chicago, but they're climbing out of a big hole. 16 is the margin. Here's Jaylen Brown at the baseline. Lost the ball. That's going to be a foul. Kobe White bumped to foul him. 9:13 to go. 1 team foul on both sides.
Yeah, you put them up for a 3 like that, and you have your star running in transition. You better make that one.
Mike Brown has pulled the starters, so the Knicks are going to lose tonight at Detroit. So the Celtics, if they can hang on here with 9:08 to go, will move into second in the Eastern Conference. Derek White falls away, mid-block, tough shot, no good. Garza keeps the offensive rebound alive, but eventually Trey Jones snatches it away. Chicago trying to get as close as they've been in a while. Kick out Kobe White, pretty good looking 3, no good. But late foul call on Derek White. Dennis Schroeder was going to let that go if he gave the shot. He didn't, and they're going to give Kobe White 3 free throws.
It looked like it. When they released that basketball at the very end, you see the arm. You get there. You tapped him on the hand. You didn't do it as much as I thought, but you did tap him on the hand. At least the Celtics going to challenge you.
Yeah, they are. Here comes it. It's a 3 free throw situation. That's why Joe Mazzulla is challenging it. So let's step aside and find out with 8:53 to go. Boston 91, Chicago 75 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
All right, Joe Mazzulla is challenging that foul. And usually usually when he challenged something, he wins. His successful rate when it comes to challenging cause is really high. He's a successful challenger. So let's see what the outcome would be on that. Should be coming up shortly. Celtics are up 91-79. So only yeah, Anthony Simons, man. Sharp shooting. He's got like 18 points. And I think Pritchard is at 2 sharpshooters.
He just won another coach's challenge.
He just won another one. There he is.
No free throws for Kobe White, and Boston gets the ball up 16 with 8:53 to go.
Big plays there. You get a little bit closer here for the Bulls. An opportunity, 3 free throws. But instead, you get the ball back. What the Celtics get out of this possession, let's add it up and let's do the math if they get something out of it.
Celtics out of the timeout with Brown, Hauser, White, Simons, and Garza. 8:45 separating the Boston Celtics from second place in the Eastern Conference. Anthony Simons, the hot hand, steps to his left and drains another 3. This dude, I'm telling you.
Bring out that peak, man. And he has so much separation.
Buzelis over Derek White. Big time flush with the right hand. His head was over the rim when he slammed that down, and the foul.
One of those who's coming in the minute. This time catching on the run, coming in, was to hammer down quickly.
Jalen just gave him a slight love tap, and Derek White couldn't block it. This Buzelis was already in midair.
That poor Brown has to let that play go.
Buzelis misses the free throw. Hauser took too early, but Derek White gets the rebound. Cheap French fries for everybody off the free throw miss. 94-77. Simons. Push pass. Derek White deep on the right side. Turn to Garza. Simons squats the ball. You can tell he's got it. Steps to his right. 3 is no good. Offensive rebound. Guess who? Luka Garza. Celtics are making their own Luka magic on the offensive glass now every night. 96-77. Celtics by 19. Closing in on second place. Kobe White moves to the corner for Trey Jones. Left-hand dribble drive, shut off by Hauser. Kick out Buzelis. Forces the entry into Vucevic. Jump hook, bounces short. Rebound Derek White. This has not been his night. 3 of 11. The erstwhile Celtic killer, Nick Vucevic. Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass out to Derek White. He is wide open to 3, but it comes up short. And Vucevic has his 14th rebound. Celtics by 19, 7:22 to go. Stop and start drive. Trey Jones beats Derek White, scoops it up and in. Simons coming downhill. Kick out Jaylen Brown. Drives baseline, hangs in the air, scores off the window after pumping into Vucevic.
Just the strength to go through that defender who is sitting there waiting.
11 points on 5 of 21 shooting for Jaylen Brown, but it hasn't mattered. Buzelis backs Hauser in deep in the paint. Little turnaround hook is up and good. He got very deep. Bulls are trading baskets, but you can't do that now by 17 with 6:51 to go. Celtics up to a robust 39% shooting now. Simons, step back on Vucevic, another three, got it. The net barely moves on the 7th three of the night for Anthony Simons.
Oh, that was crazy. When he knocked that down, he measured Vucevic. There's nothing he could do but get the ball out the net.
A lot of people looked at him as a quick fix, temporary measure. Brad Stevens knew exactly what he was bringing in here in Anthony Simons. Celtics by 20. Buzelis exposes the ball to that left-hand dribble, knocked away by Garza. Derek White can't get to the loose ball. Sumo comes up with it, sends Buzelis in. He flies through the air and then scores off the window. Hauser pointing to the ground saying he traveled. But it's going to be a potential three-point play for Buzelis.
Yeah, a chance to grab that basketball and go on the run with it instead of going up again by 20.
These teams will meet again the next time they meet in a couple of weeks. The Celtics will be on the second night of a back-to-back, having played in Brooklyn the night before. One of those, how many Saturday nights that we spent at the United Center in Chicago. Be there in 3 weeks. Celtics have some fun Saturday night games in the interim. San Antonio with Wemby and Luke Cornett. Kelly Olynyk coming to the building this Saturday. Next, the following Saturday at Atlanta. First look at Kristaps Porzingis, and the Saturday after that in Chicago. 101-84, margin 17. We're down to 6:09 to go. That's what separates the Celtics from second place in the East. Jaylen Brown, pull up on a Coro, elbow jumper, air ball. And the way the Celtics luck is going tonight, the ball hits Vucevic in the head and goes out of bounds. Boston ball.
Brown kind of looking around like, well, what happened to the Magic when I was shooting that ball? It was like a magnet going towards the rim. Today it's like a magnet going reverse.
Sam Hauser, decent night shooting. 3 of 8, 3 of 7 from 3.
Got the man.
Here's Simons, catches in the corner, takes a 3 and makes it, but it's not going to count. He was out of bounds. Joe Mazzulla looked over his shoulder at Matt Reynolds.
That's everyone the challenge.
That game has officially gone final. It has. Detroit beats the Knicks by 31. Vucevic will score to get Chicago within 15. Again, this is as close as the Bulls have gotten. 10 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists for Vucevic. 101-86, 5:40 to go. Simon, kick out. Jaylen Brown, he is 2 for 3. Finally. And the Celtics have made 18 of them tonight. They've been shooting twos well all year, but not tonight. The Sumo, his 3 is no good. Rebound. Hits a couple of guys and goes out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Chicago to hit Garza. 104-86, Boston by 18 as Jalen's first 3 goes on his 6th drive.
Every time the Bulls have got that sniff, somebody just snuffed it out with a 3.
Kasumu down the left side, switches to the right hand, beats Simons to the rim and scores. 104-88. 5:07 to go. Jalen, nasty step back to 18, but the jumper won't go. Rebound belongs to Chicago and Kasumu. 5 minutes to go. Kasumu lead for Okoro. He doesn't want to take the open shot. Kasumu lobs on the inside. Vucevic diagonals it back out to Okoro, sets himself, and then misses the open 3. Vucevic offensive rebound, attacks and scores with the right hand. That's a rare instance where the Celtics fall asleep on the defensive glass. And very quickly, a 20-point lead about a minute ago is down to 16. 14, I should say, 104-90. It's as close as Chicago has been in a long time. 4:33 to go. They're still in it. Simons down the left side. Kick to the wing. Pritchard for Derek White. Going to attack the Sumo. Spins. Floats it with the right hand. Does not get the bounce. Rebound, Kobe White. Celtics just can't make a shot tonight. 39%. 104-90. Vucevic dribbles around Garza. Then throws to the corner. Buzelis open 3. Got it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. It's down to 11. This felt inevitable. The way the Celtics were not scoring in this game, and Chicago was going to get back in it. 4:14 to go. Boston 104, Chicago 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Okay, that's okay. They went on a little run. They went on a run. It's only 4 minutes left. So this is clutch time. Clutch time is when there's only remaining 5 minutes left in a quarter. So it's the fourth quarter. We up by double digits. We've been up by double digits all game pretty much. Yes, Chicago has went on a run. But right now, as long as we just either Coach Mazzulla took a timeout at the perfect time because he's like, wait a minute, that double-digit lead is about to be at single digits in one possession if we don't make some arrangements. So he's in the process right now making some arrangements, and we'll see how this game closes out. I'm thinking like Jaylen Brown will close it out, or Pritchard, or Simmons. I mean, we got a few guys that are capable of doing that. I'm thinking Jaylen Brown will close it out. But maybe it's Simmons' night, Maybe it's Simmons' night to close it out. Maybe it's Pritchard's night to close it out. And then we always have Derek White. Maybe Derek White hit a couple, hit a couple shots for us here to close it out. But let's see. I'm locked in, man. Let's see. 4 minutes to go.
60 in the second half with 4:14 to go. And 3-point deficit down to 11, 104-93 with 4:14 to go. And needless to say, in today's NBA, 11 points is what 3 or 4 points used to be.
Well, we'll see if the Celtics can get back on track again, just knock down a few shots. Last couple ones have just not gone their way.
Knicks lose in Detroit. Celtics will move into second with a win. The Zombie Nuggets are hanging in at Philadelphia, down by 5 with 3:19 to go in the first half. Denver will be here. Jamal Murray, Brown, Aaron Gordon all sitting out tonight. They will play here on Wednesday for the nationally televised game. Simon takes the hand up, finds Derek White on the wing. And White gets fouled as he's trying to move the ball from his left side to his right side. Fouled by Kobe White. It kind of got him in the Charlie horse there. And Derek White shake that off, reaching down, putting his right hand below his right hip. It's the second team foul on Chicago.
This thing, because the Celtics have been consistently shooting jump shots, not even close to the penalty.
Want to take a shot? Name any Denver starters tonight?
Nope.
I love that. You don't want to take a shot. Bruce Brown, Spencer Jones, Deron Holmes, Jalen Pickett, Peyton Watson. That's the starting 5 for Denver tonight. Pritchard sits it down low to Keita, who lays it in over Buzelis, who got there just a half second late. That was a little no-look from Peyton Pritchard. Keita double-double tonight. 10 points, 12 rebounds, 106-93. Boston by 13, 3:35 to go. Vucevic launches a 3, got another one. Keita's got to get closer here. This is the problem that Vucevic creates. He's gotten hot. 3 threes here in the fourth quarter. Up to 15 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. 106-96. Boston by 10. Their smallest lead since the first quarter. Over the shoulder pass, Simon swings to an open Derek White for 3. It's the fourth quarter. It's winning time, which means it's Derek White time.
And White looks up at the sky going, it's time.
He had been 0 for 7 from 3. Pritchard going to catch him. Cross-court pass slapped away by Derek White. Keita has the loose ball. Boston by 13. And the ball. 3:08 to go. Derek White into the front court against Vucevic. Simon's trying to free him. Nobody challenges Derek White, so he just launches a 3. No good. Rebound deflected. It's loose. Doubled up by Dosunmu. Dosunmu driving. Simon's backpedaling. Dosunmu lays it up and in. It's back to 11. 109-98. All Chicago here in the second half. They could not make a shot in the first half. Now away from the ball. Offensive foul. Jaylen Brown trying to get away from Buzelis. Commits the offensive foul and a critical turnover. The 7th for the Celtics, and now Chicago has the ball down 11 with 2:32 to go.
Brown just hit with the body. Came across it. Boom. Just kind of hit it with the two hands and forearms. Kobe White time.
Instead, Dosunmu way off on the 3. It's an air ball. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Chicago missed 19 of the first 21 threes tonight. Ended up having a decent night. Celtics still under 40% for the game. Eddie Palladino about to announce 2 minutes remaining, but the Celtics up by 11. Here's Pritchard down the left side of the free throw line. Bounce pass out to Derek White. It's 3. Short. Rebound. The Sumo pulls it away from Simon. Chicago down 11. 1:52 to go. They've had some unbelievable finishes and buzzer beaters this year. Vucevic into the corner. Okoro is open. 3 bounces out off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Cater. They just have not made enough of those shots.
Okoro's not the one you want shooting late in the basketball game.
He's 1 for 7 from 3. Celtics by 11. Minute and a half to go. Jaylen Brown, bounce pass, Cater over to the basket, elevates, finger roll, scoops it up and in, scored, and the foul, and that should do it.
Wow. What moved him by the big fella. Kind of showed him the basketball and then just kind of went away, hit him with the body count down with it.
He was a little too far away from the basket to dunk it. So at the last second, he put his hand under the basketball and scooped it with the fingers off the glass and in, getting the foul on the Sumo.
Yeah, that when you have hands that big, it's so easy to just kind of change your shot. Defenders can't get to it.
Cater calmly sinks the free throw, and Bulls are going to run out of time here. 1:12:98. Boston clock rolling with 1:24, 1:23 to go, and back Billy Donovan, I think, is going to call it right now. He'll grab the timeout, and we will keep it here to soak in the fact that on January 6th, the Boston Celtics are going to wake up in second place in the Eastern Conference.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Think about how this team started. And I remember looking at the schedule in the beginning of the year, saying, well, if the Celtics don't win this game, they could be this, the wheels can fall off. But they've just continued to plug away. And what we've seen the Celtics do is get better and better and better. It's almost every outing you see, this West Coast trip, considering some of those games could have been trap games with all those losing teams, and you go out there and do a number, that to me is a sign of a team taking care of business.
There's always something to be said, and we've seen it over and over again over the years. Teams that play hard every night, give you the honest effort every night, you're going to win more games than teams people are going to think you're going to win. But the Celtics are just taking this to a new level. Every category. Second night of a back-to-back in Toronto after playing Miami. You're not supposed to win that game. They win. Final game of a West Coast road trip against the hottest team in the league, the Clippers. They not only win it, they have the greatest offensive performance in Celtics history. First home game after a long West Coast road trip. That's supposed to be a stumbling block. Celtics headed for another double-digit win.
You make your own breaks. The Celtics did exactly that. Made their own breaks.
As a result, they're breaking the rest of the Eastern Conference right now. Final 117. Gonzalez is the only starter left out there for Chicago. Javon Carter will drive, flip it out to the wing. Dalen Terry will knock down a 3. 112-101. Out of the final margin here. Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard saved the Celtics in the first half. Anthony Simon saved them in the second half. That's what happened tonight. Pritchard over the shoulder pass here is Simons with a good night 3.
Good night 3.
Absolutely funny.
Man of the match. 27 points in 26 minutes for Anthony Simons. $14-point margin. Patrick Williams turns it over into the basket. Celtics normally do not shoot in this situation, as Peyton Pritchard will dribble it across half court. And all the Celtics keep doing is winning and winning and winning. Maybe it's turned into one of the greatest stories.
What is this, another 4-game winning streak?
Almost overnight becoming
Maybe Utah,
Pritchard
Sacramento, Clippers.
We'll play the final 16 seconds.
Now Bulls. Yeah, 4-game winning streak.
Terry will dribble it across half court. The Boston Celtics go out west. Win the last 3 on the trip. Blow the Clippers away on the epic masterpiece from Jaylen Brown. They return home and do what needs to be done. They have beaten the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics, who started this year 0-3, 2 games under 500 at 5-7, will wake up Tuesday morning in second place in the Eastern Conference. Another double-digit win. They beat the Bulls. The final, Boston 115, Chicago 101. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Yep. Yep. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. So yeah, they got the Nuggets on Wednesday night. Hump day. On hump day. Yeah, should be a 5-game winning streak after that one. Back in TD Garden, man. Wednesday night. Middle of the week, hump day. So come on back. Yeah, I hope y'all had a good time listening to the game today. Come on back. I should be on here on Wednesday. I should be on here for that game. So, but if not, then I'll see you. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming in. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we'll see you maybe Wednesday night, 7:00. It'll be Celtics versus Nuggets. We'll be back in Boston at TD Garden, and we should have another nice win that game. But until then, I'll see you all. Have a good night. Have a good Tuesday, and I'll see you guys Wednesday night. All right, Eagles, I'm out. Peace.